Welcome back to the Green Means Go channel. It's your host, me, and I have teased the idea of making this video for some time now, and I think it is an important video, but I don't think it's groundbreaking. If you rate yourself and your sports betting knowledge 1 to 10, and you think you're a 6 or 7, 8, 9, or 10, 6 or higher, we'll just say that, this is probably information you already know. If you're a new sports bettor or someone who's still trying to learn about what it really means to bet responsibly, bet informed. What do these odds mean? What's a plus 100? What's a plus 750? What does that actually mean in a context? Well, then welcome to this video. So again, this is nothing groundbreaking. I've labeled it home run odds, but these odds are not just for home runs. These are any odds that you see on any sports book. And so you will see in the bold columns odds. Now, I didn't put the plus sign, so forgive me, but this is plus 100 over here, plus 400, plus 700, all the way down to plus 1275. And then in the right-hand column, you see a percentage. What that percentage corresponds to is the implied probability of the odds that the sportsbook is giving you. This is also referred to maybe as the break-even percentage. So let's give an example here with our favorite home run hitter, Aaron Judge. We know him. We love him. Let's talk about him. Let's say that Aaron Judge is plus 200 to hit a home run tonight. You may look at that and you may say, that's great. You may say, that's fine. You may say, that's bad. And chances are, if you are calling a price something, again, this is information you already know. But I've gotten some comments on my home run videos, and people have said, you're thinking too much about price. You're weighing the plus whatever with too much emphasis. Plus money is a good bet. Somebody actually commented that. Plus money means it's a good bet. Okay. And again, I need to remember that I was once someone who was trying to learn these ropes. And so again, this is a very beginner level video where I'm going to explain the ropes. Just because something is plus money doesn't make it a good bet. A plus 100 is very different than a plus 1275. So what I would say to anyone, not only betting home runs, but betting anything, always, is to look at the numbers, the American odds, the plus 500s, as implied probabilities. Look at them as break-even percentages. Now, of course, this applies to minus numbers as well. Minus 110, minus 200, minus 400, minus 700. But obviously, the percentage of those are way higher. So essentially, what you need to do, if we go back to our Aaron Judge example, is you need to say, Aaron Judge is plus 200 to hit a home run. What do I think the chance of him hitting a home run is tonight? If this game was played out, and that's one way to look at it, right? And some of you may say, okay, Aaron Judge, given the pitcher, given the conditions, given his recent form, given whatever metrics you believe are important, give me a percentage. What are the odds Aaron Judge hits a home run tonight? And you may sit here and you may say, in this situation, I think he's got a 25% chance to hit a home run. You know, I think if this game is, that's one way to look at it, right? Or you could say, if this game is played 10 times, how many home runs is he hitting? I think he's hitting, if this game is played 10 times, between 2 and 3 home runs. If this game is played 100 times, I think he hits a home run in 25 of those 100 games. Okay, so what you've just done by those metrics, whatever those metrics may be, to where you come up with your implied probability, you've priced it. You think that Aaron Judge hits a home run 25% of the time, which means you believe the fair value of Aaron Judge to hit a home run tonight or whatever night is plus 300. So then you go back to the sports book and you say, oh, they're giving me plus 200 based on whatever metrics I use to price this bet. And we came out to the conclusion that I think he hits it 25% of the time. This plus 200 is now a bad bet. Because in order to break even betting plus 200, Aaron Judge would have to hit a home run in 33 out of 100 games, in over 3 out of 10 games, 33.33% of the time. So A lot of people bet Ohtani, Judge, Cal Raleigh, Kerry Carpenter, Corbin Carroll. And you're going to see, more often than not, those batters that I named falling in this first column. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you believe that your break-even percentage or your implied probability is better than the odds that you are getting, then it's a good bet. I often shy away from that. I did take Aaron Judge today. I did take Aaron Judge at plus 200 today because I priced him at 40%. With his matchup against Tanner Beebe, with the wind blowing to left field, with Tanner Beebe being hit pretty hard, with Aaron Judge being back home at Yankee Stadium, all the puzzle pieces fit together. And I said, before I even looked at the odds, I said, okay, wow, this is actually a really good spot for Aaron Judge. Like all the chips are in his pile. They're all in front of him, right? He's got a lot to work with in this game. I think that if this game is played 10 times, I can see 4 games hitting a home run. I think this is going to be priced in the 150 to 170 range. And I looked and it was plus 200. I typically do not bet Aaron Judge, but because of that thought process, I said plus 200 is a good bet. I think he hits a home run more than 33% of the time in the matchup tonight. Not every night, right? Ohtani is playing tonight. He's facing Tyler McGill, who's been pretty stellar this year, and he's below plus 170 on a lot of books. All right, so he's got to hit a home run, 38% of the time, roughly, in these games. He's got to hit a home run 4 out of 10, and I don't see Ohtani tonight hitting. Now he may hit one tonight, right? We don't have to play this game 10 times, right? There's a chance he hits one tonight, but that's the way I'm thinking about this. That's the way you should think about this, and not only for home run bets, but for every bet that you place. So this video does not need to be long-winded. This video does not necessarily need to even give you any more details. But I think that this principle of converting every odd bet you make into an implied probability is a standard building block to at least think about sports betting in a better way, to at least approach sports betting with more discipline. If you're not thinking about your odds as an implied probability, my advice, an easy way, a free way, a way you don't have to sign up for anything or start a trial for anything or do anything, is just to think about these as mathematics, right? Tonight, I really liked Freddie Freeman. I think 20% of games, 1 out of every 5 games, he hits a home run. He's 520. So I think he should be priced around the 400. I got him at 520. To me, that is a good bet. Does that mean he's going to hit a home run? No. But do I have more confidence in my selection based on the pricing that I decided as fair versus what the sportsbook gave me? Yes. So again, try to do this. Try to make steps in your betting life that are not necessarily related only to one market. This is an example for home runs, but this is transferable across all markets. Get in the habit of looking at every number as an implied probability. And don't ask yourself, do I like Judge at plus 200? Ask yourself, do I think Judge hits a home run in this matchup simulated 100 times, 33 times? And if the answer is yes, bet it at 200. And if the answer is no, bet Freddie Freeman at 520, baby. I love you. We will see you tomorrow. Hope this was helpful. Let me know. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. My wife is calling me. And by golly, does she not know I'm at work?